put a chemical in here that's gonna make this fuel, if it's got any sort of detergency in it, it's gonna make it turn from this nice yellow diesel to like a bluish purple color. So if I just put 5 drops in of this orange liquid, 5, I get a color change. And all that did was it just attached itself and made it so that the amount of detergency was visible. Color really doesn't matter. What I can do now is put a titrant in there, which will essentially kill that detergency. And based on the number of drops, what I can tell you is how good the detergency is in there. So if I just put 1 drop in here, I get a little bit of a color change. Looks like 2 drops is probably going to make it go right back to its regular fuel color. So that one will last for 2 drops. I only got 3 test tubes made up. Same fuel. If I put the 5 drops in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get the same color change. Now if I put 2 drops from the titrant in there, it'd kill exactly what was in that fuel, right? So I got a number of products. One of these is actually called Diesel Clean. The rest of these, I've got a Power Service, I got a House. Anybody want to see which one they use and how much detergency it's got in it? If you want to use the actual Diesel Clean one, which is not just an anti-gel, or not an anti-gel, this is a cleaner made by a competitor, I'd be happy to show you that too. But anybody want to see one in particular? House? Let's do it. Alright. You didn't even open this one at all, huh? Alright. So, this House bottle will treat 160 gallons, right? I'm going to compare it to our quart bottle, which will treat 250. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put twice as much of the House in because it's going to take twice as much chemistry to treat the same amount of fuel, right? So, let's do it like this. Let's put in 4 drops. Treating 10 milliliters of fuel, so it's actually pretty accurate. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now the 2 drops originally killed just the base fuel by itself. So if I put in 1 drop, 2 drops, I got still a little bit of color. So what I can tell you is House has got a little bit of detergency in it. Let's see how much. So 3 drops, that didn't go all the way in. 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops. 6 drops, 7 drops, 8 drops, 9 drops, 10 drops, 11 drops. that's pretty close to the same color. 11, we'll say 12 drops because that's going to kill it entirely. There we go. So 12 drops. So in reality, that's 6 times better than the base fuel by itself, right? Make sense to you guys? So again, if I take another one, we'll put our indicator solution in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the same color change. Now we use one of our products. Again, this quart bottle is a different treat ratio. It treats 250 gallons. So in reality, it's probably about a 2.5 drop in comparison with the 4 drops we put in there. But to make it a little bit better and easier, I'm going to make it so it's just 2 drops. So it's like not over treating it all. 1 drop, 2 drops. Stays that same nice dark color. So our 2 drops originally killed the fuel. So let's put that in there. 1, 2. And then it was 8 more drops. Or 8 drops total killed the House. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where the House died off. So we're at 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. So now it's twice as powerful as the House. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Just over 3 times powerful than the House. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. There's 4 times stronger than the House. 32, or 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. There's 5 times stronger than the House. You want me to keep going? Because what I can tell you is it's going to be about 10 times stronger than the House. we can keep adding, and I'd be happy to dump these out and show you anything else that you want, but I just need you to understand that this is a good product. It really is. I don't want to say anything bad about any of these products. They're way better, obviously, than using the base fuel by itself, right? I mean, this is 4 times better than the base fuel. When we use either of these two, I can tell you they're going to be almost exactly the same, about 3-4 times better than the base fuel. And when we go back, I'll show you that they'll actually drop your cold filter plug point, usually by about 6 to 10 degrees. What I'm giving you with a little bit more expensive product, quite literally, usually a penny more a gallon for you to treat. Might be 2 cents depending upon whether you're going to buy a quart bottle or a gallon jug, or we sell them all the way up through Merce, 55-gallon buckets of them. So you can just treat all the fuel you want. But the bigger the product that we sell you, the cheaper it becomes. I can just tell you that usually it's a penny or 2 per gallon. Usually what happens is I can drop you from, say, like a 60-40 blend or even a 70-30 all the way down to like a 90-10 blend. So I can save you money on your fuel, and I can give you a product that will make it so that it will operate far longer and cover every single one of the problems that we talked about. Because each one of these, and I can show you the lab test results.